Greetings and salutations, everyone, and welcome to his very special holiday stream. Hello, Cat Lady Crates. Greetings and salutations to you. Hope you are doing well. I'm not sure what type of emote that is. I guess my horrible eye here and its eyesight is very lackluster. I'm not sure what emote that is. Is it like a little pigeon? Maybe? Possibly? I can't see that well. Far distance, far-sighted or nearsighted. But hello to all of you. Hope you're having a grand morning, afternoon, evening, or night, depending on where you may be. And welcome to Hatoful Boyfriend Holiday Star. Hatoful Boyfriend was one of the visual novels, in fact, the only visual novel that I actually played this year that I actually quite enjoyed, despite a few grammatical errors and a very engaging story that, you know, that's not really an insult. That shouldn't be an insult at all. I really enjoyed the story and its twists and turns. But now, we got a sequel. So now, we are going to see what is now in the horizon for Hatoful Boyfriend and Dated a Pigeon during the holidays. So are you all ready? Are you ready to have some fun? Because you're gonna hear my voice a lot today. It's gonna be all voice acted. Let's see how I do in this case. Shall we begin? I think we shall. Alright, here we go. Looks like they're in chapters. A brutal team of thieves, here to steal the city's beloved Christmas trees. Oh wait, I should probably actually say this in the main protagonist's voice, which was kind of like a British lady, I guess in this case, or something like this. We thought we just an urban legend, until now they're after the tree, and that rhymes with T, which stands for trouble, right here in Little Dove, Hatchiman City. Christmas trees disappearing. They're stealing the act from the Grinch, those bastards. A dark shadow, wriggling just out of sight. Can our faithful heroes from St. Pigeon Nation put an end to this mystery before it puts an end to them? Mimicutie _ greetings and salutations to you. Hope you are doing well. Welcome to the stream. I was just getting started with this. And thank you, Emma Lily, for the follow. Much appreciated, much appreciated. Let's see here. Yup, you know what? From you showcasing that, it's time for me to bring this down a little bit. There we go. Hello, hello. And Emma Cutie, thank you so much for the follow. How was your stream? Hopefully it was a grand old time. Hopefully it was a dandy occasion. Let me go ahead and shout you out then in the meantime, since you did the honor of going ahead to raid and host my channel. So let's see. I think... Oh, look at all those... Are those frogs? Oh my word. I think there was... Whoa. There was like a whole bunch of... I'm not sure what those were, but that was just a little clip from one of your streams. So in case anyone wants to check out your stream, they most certainly can. So, nice. So you were doing some artwork. Hopefully your art dedication on your stream or whatever art you were doing turned out exceedingly well. Again, for those of you who may not be aware who I'm bloody am, greetings, salutations. I am Cuddlymuffintop. I am some sussies. Ooh, very sussy. Ooh, sounds intriguing. But I am a half-human, half-blob VTuber who normally comes into the virtual world by performing human slapstick on myself to, well, get unconscious. Because VTube Studio and all those other programs don't do squat for me. I'm so bad at them. But hello there. We're just celebrating the holiday tradition by getting started with Hatoful Boyfriend Holiday Star. It is a visual novel about you dating pigeons. Dating pigeons seem exquisite. So hopefully you don't get tired of my voice and whatnot, because you're gonna hear me voice acting quite a bit. So hope you enjoy yourself. Please enter your name. I am Cuddlymuffintop. I guess I could just do Cuddly. I am Cuddly. There we go. There we go. Cuddly and Muffin. There we go. Cuddly and Muffin. Yes, that is indeed. Wait. No, it's not. Correct? Oh, yes. Much obliged. Much obliged. Okay, so I forget. It's always the last name first and the first name last whenever you do something like this. Because I think this was originally in Japan. And because of Devolver Digital, they were able to get this game over here. Cuddly Muffin. Yes, that's much better. There we go. Okay. Oh, I forgot what voice Rabu had. I'm trying to remember what Rabu had here. I might be, for those of you who may have checked out my past stream, A Hatoful Boyfriend. Basically, I did this stream. I did the original one in the past. You can check that out, actually. I can go ahead and post my social here for those of you who would like to follow any of my other accounts, whether it be Twitter, YouTube, vtuber, Curious Cat, etc. You can find some more stuff over at that link if you wish. But I did a past playthrough of the first Hatoful Boyfriend and all of its twists and turns. So basically, what we have here is a continuation of that in some course, but taking place during the holidays. And now I've forgotten what voice this guy had. So I'm gonna just go ahead and improvise. Hey, Ryota, what time you got? I don't bloody know. It's almost 6. You're not running late, are you? It's already dark out. Tell me about it. We were all talking about the nice autumn leaves and all just a few days back. And now I'm darned if it ain't winter. Yeah, wouldn't they be susceptible to this temperature in the cold? Maybe it's something entirely different.
Christmas Eve. It's just a few days away. Swift indeed is the passage of time.
Well, I better be heading back. There's a Melly will get out of work soon.
Be careful, Mr. Rabu. There are all kinds of hooligans out and about at this time of night.
No sweat. Worst comes to worst, I can count on a zombie to save me.
Are you sure you're not relying on her a little too much?
We put up a Christmas tree today. Please have a look at it as you leave.
Oh yes, and apparently there are thieves that are taking away Christmas trees. We're gonna have to find out who that may be.
You did? I never saw it on my way in. I'll have to get a real good look at it to make up.
Oh, thank you. Hopefully your work goes well in the meantime. Much obliged once again for the raid and the host, by the way. And the follow, might I add. And the follow, too. Mr. Ushihara put a lot of time into decorating it. I hope you like it.
You bet I will. See you around.
December certainly does feel like the end of the year. I wonder how much busier we'll be at this time next year.
You're a sophomore, correct? Have you been thinking about your plans for after graduation already?
No, not really. I just want to make sure I can take care of my mother. Because the mother is quite ill, unfortunately, so he has to take a lot of odd-end jobs.
Worries are an important part of youth as well. And sometimes problems will simply disappear as you try to solve them. You never know.
Mr. Urushihara? Could I ask you for some advice? I've had a lot on my mind.
But of course, I am more than happy to provide whatever assistance I...
Huh? That came from out front!
I believe it did! Let us go see what has happened.
It's pitch dark outside. It's hard to see anything even with the light from the cafe door. What on earth? No! Wait, is that Rabu? A Lutino? Bugler Ador. I feel like I got that name incorrectly. A bug jar is collapsed on the sidewalk. Mr. Rabu! Are you alright?
Have you been...
I keep mixing up the accents for Abu and Kenza.
Have you been injured?
I let my guard down. They got me from behind.
They got you? Do you need ambulance? Must have been some birdie settling the grudge from your biker gang days.
No, that's not it. They're the legendary Christmas thieves. Come to our town.
The legendary Christmas thieves? What's that, a new TV show?
No, they're real. Out in the streets right now, spreading misery and destruction. They've been coming up on the news a lot too. Haven't you seen the headlines? The Christmas thieves invade Little Dove, Hachiman City at last.
No, this is the first I've heard of them. I think.
Forget the thieves.
Let's forget the thieves. This is the first time I heard the name of this town. I guess it just never comes up in conversation or anything. The more you know. And do they show up every year at this time? I don't remember hearing about them last year.
This is the first time they come here. I don't know too much either, but apparently they move around each year. I work at Mr. Yoshihara's shop, Turumi Cafe, during the summer. The job was only until August, but apparently he decided he could use help in December as well. The weather gets very cold this time of year, making it dangerous to come home late, so I left it to Ryota this time. Oh, wrong accent! I thought this was Ryota speaking. I gotta remember.
This is probably not the saying in this accent, you know. The good old British time. Not that I need time to study. Also much studying. And it sounds like Doremi Cafe is the mysterious thief's latest victim. This smacks of drama. Drama, excitement, and adventure.
I object. What was that for?
Just get in the theater.
Oh. Is this going to be... That was a Phoenix Wright reference, wasn't it? Objection! Kind of like that from Edgeworth or Objection or something like that. I figured they would utilize something like that into the good old visual novel.
That's been an incident, right? I need to make sure my finger pointing is sufficiently dramatic for when I need to use it.
Eh? Please don't go around pointing and shouting and stuff. You'll give me a heart attack.
Dummy! Who's the victim? And the suspect?
The victim is Master Rabu. He was attacked from behind while texting a picture of Mr. Ushihara's Christmas tree to Asami. And when we found him, the tree was gone.
Hold on!
Okay. What was that for?
What do you mean the tree was gone?
Please don't shout everything! You can't just ask!
Sorry, I got excited.
Jeez. Well, stealing the tree definitely implicates the Christmas thieves. They must be wondering the town's stealing any trees they see. It's horrible! Mr. Ushihara and I worked really hard to decorate that tree, too. Now all the customers who were looking forward to seeing it will be disappointed.
Monsters! How could they steal Mr. Ushihara's incredibly classy, hand-decorated tree? Let's look for the thieves. Christmas is at the weekend. They must still be in town.
I wonder. They probably are still prowling around here looking for trees. Yes, I want to get Master Ushihara's tree back anyway. Oh my word. Let's find them, Muffin.
We can start today.
You two are awfully loud today. Can you not grant the rest of us a little peace and quiet? Oh, it's the pompous one again. The rigorous one.
Oh, Sakuya, listen. They appeared. The right diamond stand poised to shatter the silence of that most holy night.
You can't just go around giving things nicknames like a certain someone next door, Muffin. Christmas trees are being stolen all around town, Sakuya. Maybe you already heard? You must be referring to that drivel the local rag devoted an entire page to. Disgusting. Is there not more important news to be run now, of all seasons? How telling it is that so much attention is devoted to such foolishness.
You don't like Christmas, Sakuya?
What? From where do you think I hail, plebeian?
France, right?
Oh, of course. Christmas probably means a lot more to you than us Japanese people. The council room is already decorated with a most fabulous tree. A labelle overlooks nothing. I even deigned to place it near the window, so that the masses may gaze upon it in awe and wonder. Be grateful. He who does not celebrate Christmas is no true bird. That is the importance Christmas holds for us.
In other words, Sakuya gets extra jolly this time of year. Better take notes.
Trees are being stolen from in front of shops and on the sidewalk and other easily visual places, so you should probably be careful too, Sakuya. Don't let it get stolen. Do not place me on the same level as your Orientals, with your infantile understanding of private security. Did I not say I overlook nothing? I know not who this villain may be, but he's there. Me. La 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 la. La 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 la. But he shall step not 1 centimeter within my territory. The council room security is flawless, I tell you. Flawless!
Sakuya, we call that sort of line a flag here in Japan. Let's start an investigation by asking people around town, Ryota.
Good idea.
Let us know if you need anything new or get robbed, Sakuya.
How many times must I tell you my tree will not be stolen?
Oh! Upon leaving the building, Ryota and I agreed to by the sight of Oku-san prancing around on the track.
Oh no, not Oku-san. If you're having headbuds in your ears right now, or earbuds, or headphones of any type, you might want to turn it down because I'm gonna probably go crazy with Oku-san. You'll find out why, and you will be thanking me later.
Prancing or maybe skipping? I'm not sure. At any rate, he appears to be in pointlessly high spirits.
You're in a good mood today, son. Did something
good happen?
It's Christmas! Christmas is almost here!
What? Another Christmas fiend? Is there something about Christmas that wakes the ancestral jollity inside a dove's heart?
Everything is sparkling on Christmas. Oko-san is excited. And everything smells like delicious food. Oko-san is very excited.
Western pastry shops always look so tempting this time of year.
You spend a lot of time in department stores, right, son? Have you heard anything about the Christmas thieves?
Who? Villains! Out to steal Oko-san's delicious grub.
Villains out to steal pretty Christmas trees.
Christmas trees? Yes! Oko-san knows about them. The trees! And Oko-san's favorite, high society, Seagull department store, disappeared.
High Society Seagulls Department Store. Do you know where that is, Ryota?
Yeah, I've worked at the samples table there. I'll show you the way.
Here we come, High Society Seagull Department Store.
Holiday Star, are you enjoying yourselves? Because look at me, I'm in heart. I'm so lovely, I'm dancing. Give me all the pastries. Pudding!
Department stores always feel a little unrealistic. A little too candid, maybe. Makes it so hard to go in.
They're okay, really.
Just don't think about that and it'll be fine.
He read my mind?
More importantly, we need to ask a clerk about the thefts.
Right, excuse me?
Yes, may I help you? Do you know where you are, young lady?
This is the High Society Seagull department store, right?
That is correct. The High Society Seagull Department Store. Say it once more.
The High Society Seagull department store.
Good. This store, pardon me, is of high society, by high society, and for high society. It is no place for obviously low society's humans. Please leave.
I object! This is blatant speciesism! I hope you're ready to swallow your words and defend them with steel, Cretan! Draw, man! Draw before I stick you like a rotisserie chicken!
Calm down, Muffin. Getting into a fight here won't do us any good. Please don't act like San.
And what does Uncle Son have that makes him so much more high society than me?
Please, we just want to ask you a question. We'll leave right away. Did the Christmas thieves really break into this store?
They did not break into the store, no. They were not allowed in. However, as you know, the store faces onto the street. The 3 Christmas trees we had arranged outside were stolen.
Trees placed outside, just like a Torimi cafe!
Yeah, looks like they really are aiming for easy targets first.
They seem to be quite crafty. I think this might get difficult, Ryota. Ah, I can feel the thrill of the chase. My hunter-gatherer blood boils.
Right on time. I knew it was a good idea to ask you, Alon.
The stolen trees were of little value. We have already sent away for new ones.
Do you think you could wait a little before setting them up? The thieves might come back.
True, but Christmas is almost here. If not now, when will we put them out?
Christmas trees are just so much rubbish once it's the 26th.
They're not rubbish. You can use them every year. Were there any witnesses?
The trees were in a blind spot between security cameras, so alas, we have nothing.
Too busy staring down your own noses to look out the window, were you?
I hope I never see you here again, young lady.
Oh, marvelous. Marvelous.
Well, that was a disappointment. After about all we found out is that the thieves aim for trees placed in vulnerable spots outside. Maybe we should leave.
Let's see. Should we leave? I mean, I'm not sure what good stopping by the furniture store or the clothing section would be, because it seems like these thieves only are going for trees of the holiday tradition outside. Oh, can we save? Let's see. What's the, is there a save button here? Oh, there's no save button. There's no quick save? Balderdash! What about S? Q doesn't work either. No! Okay. So it looks like we're just gonna have to win it. We're gonna have to win it. I say we leave the store. Oh, wait, what's this now? Oh, wait, no! Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot! I skipped ahead. I forgot that was a skip ahead button. No! Sorry about that, everyone. Oh, my apologies. I should have maybe been waiting aware what the significance of this button is before pushing it.
What? Huh?
Some
Glass object splinters with a monumental crash behind us as we made for the exit. I turn around and...
These ones move! They're moving! They're not like the other pigeons! Run!
Oh no!
Alright, what voices will I give these little twins?
Yeah. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! What are those? They look a little like doves, but not really. Are they? Maybe they are doves? In any case, a pair of bizarre white creatures are belungering themselves against a number of glass Christmas trees and reindeer. What are those? Are they doves?
I'm not sure. I've never seen anything like them.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! The creatures frolic through the Christmas display like fuzzy wrecking balls, leaving behind nothing but broken glass and lost profits.
There, the white children. Oh dear, that's no good. You two, where are your parents?
Merry Christmas!
In any case, I'll have to take you to the employees' lounge. High society does have rules.
Merry Christmas! The creatures trailed dejectedly after the security guard. What were those?
I can't believe people let their kids run loose like that. I'd love to see the parents' faces when they get billed.
I guess Christmas gets everyone pretty excited. Sort of like demons which rampage there at the full moon. Ryota and I spent some time asking around town, but no one had ever caught sight of the thieves. Apparently, trees aren't just being stolen from outside, but from inside houses as well. If only we knew what the culprits look like.
As another heartwarming little band of pigeons within the heart. Oh, yes. Delectable. Delightful. I'm gonna have some water here real quick. I'll be right back. Whoop. I can't just subsidize myself with some good old-fashioned hot cocoa. Ah. Divine. All right, let's continue on with the adventure.
Thank you for your efforts.
We searched around where we had the tree, but we couldn't find any clues. I'm sorry, Mr. Urushihara.
You don't say them either, Mr. Urushihara.
Correct. By the time Mr. Koala and I got outside, the tree was already gone. Yes.
Was there something else?
Please, look at this. Mr. Lebu sent it to me a few minutes ago.
Mr. Urushihara proffers a cell phone. A smartphone. Fancy.
What, everyone, probably by the time, this game came out, I think cell phones weren't as big of a deal. So nowadays, a lot of people have their own cell phones. But smartphones? Ooh. Oh. Well, look at that. It's the same shape. I know who the thieves are.
You mean these shadows are?
Mr. Rambo said he took it just before he was rendered unconscious.
Suspicious shadows carrying away the tree. They must be the culprits.
Those silhouettes look awfully familiar, but maybe it's just my imagination. Probably nothing. I wouldn't have gotten this far in the fish's food chain if I worried about little things like that. There are two of them then.
They're awfully small, though it's a little hard to see in this picture.
Mr. Rambo has always been one for strange local phones, so it would seem that the resolution is not particularly high.
That does seem like him.
This will help us a lot, Mr. Urushihara. thank Mr. Rambo for us too.
How is he doing right now?
Asami is taking care of him.
Rambo always seems a little bit incapable, like he's in a suddenly bad possession. Sort of like he's always stuck being a background character. So much, but we found a clue. We'll pick up the trail tomorrow morning. Later that evening at St. Pigeonations.
Salutations, Mr. One. It is rather chilly tonight, isn't it?
You're still here, Sakazaki Yuya?
Oh, Jobby the Hun's thief! If you don't know who Jobby the Hun is, he runs a YouTube channel and streams on YouTube as well, doing some toy reviews, especially of Transformers. He shared a recent one of some very uniquely shaped Transformers recently, and there's going to be a part 2. But this is the theme he always plays when he's doing the transformation sequences. I found it out because he did reviews of the Masterpieces Beast Wars figurines. Oh, if only I had enough money to really buy those, but nope. Nope. Not me.
You're still here, Sakazaki Yuya? Have you been instructed to leave with the other students, excepting emergencies? Maybe? Bloody hell.
There is a little something going on, actually.
Aside from the usual. And what will that be?
There have been orders to investigate the Christmas thieves. High priority.
That's the street of thefts involving Christmas trees, isn't it?
It's not as though they're growing legs and walking away after all. And it's a little hard to imagine them spontaneously disappearing. And what is a night of sexy and luxurious discussion of sweet holiday love without a sparkling tree? I'm quite happy to take up the job to defend everything the ladies and gentlemen of the town have worked so hard to prepare for this special season.
You certainly seem eager enough. It's good to have a little sale, but don't go letting your guard down just because the case in question is completely idiotic. We never know who may have laid traps for us where.
Roger that. I'll carve it to my pigeon art, Mr. One. I'll go take a look at a few things then. There is a tree here on campus, after all.
First I've heard of it. Where's it set up?
In the student council room. You can see it from the grounds. Sakuya must want to show off with this big, fine, all-natural tree. He doesn't let anybody touch it. But you can always see it in this window. It's really quite childish.
Nothing wrong with a little vanity while he's still young. To a point, at least.
Anyways, I'll go take a look at the council room and then head into town. I'll send my report to HQ later. Adieu.
The Christmas thieves. Stealing the town's festivity is hardly an admirable pursuit. I suppose I'll see if I can rustle up any gadgets to give Sakazaki a hand.
The council room certainly has gotten some fancy renovations since Sakuya arrived. But this is him I'm dealing with. It would look like sneaking in is going to be hard, but knowing him, you have overlooked something obvious.
Huh? What? What was that?
Bah, this could be bad. I smell explosives.
What?
It's cold. Really cold. Morning air this time.
Oh, wait.
The morning air this time of year is dangerous indeed. I think I'm not being a Zuya anymore. Nothing like that sort. Makes my nose hurt. The birds are all in full winter plumage. I wonder if it's like wearing a down comforter everywhere. I wish I had winter plumage. Sadly, my skin is as bare and tender as my heart, so I might as well hurry up and get to school. Huh? There's an awful lot of activity on the grounds today. A crowd of birds is milling around the side of the building.
Stay calm, everyone! It may be dangerous, so don't get too close! Let's make sure nobody gets hurt, alright?
Mr. Nanaki! What's happened? It must be bad! If you're up and about and wide awake at this time of day,
Oh, good morning, Cuddly. Well, it looks like the thieves broke in, I suppose.
The thieves? Could he mean?
That's right. You're Christmas thieves. Apparently they broke in last night. It seems they took the tree from the student council room.
Nice work, Sakuya. Nice flag retrieval.
But Sakuya,
But Sakuya looked so, well, self-satisfied when he was talking about his perfect security. What happened?
well, look up.
Up? As in, up at the council room?
Oh. So they broke in through the door.
The council room's window, or rather, its wall is blasted open. Wow, they're not just thieves now. I bet they had to break at least 5 more laws to pull that off.
They certainly do seem to want Christmas trees. They would have been better off just asking them, though.
Huh? The tree was placed near that window, right? If they broke in like this... Ah! I let my gaze drop as I was lost in thought. I see something white on the ground. It's extremely hard to tell with it's mixed in with the broken glass and bits of plaster, but it looks like some sort of fur. It's not a feather. It looks like something that came off a stuffed animal or maybe some sort of mammal. But I'm the only mammal in the school. This could be a valuable clue. Standing here won't help me find anything out, though. I need to get Sakuya to tell me exactly what happened. I might as well check a few other things along the way. Where to first?
Let's go to the library first. Let's see.
Ah, it's cold. Whew, the library's cold enough to kill someone in the winter.
Oh, Nagiki. Well, for those of you who may not be familiar with what the fate of this poor unfortunate soul is, well, I won't say what it is. I'll just continue on with the story. You're looking pale.
Huh? Oh, good, you're here.
Did you expect otherwise?
I always come to see you after lunch and after school. I wasn't sure you'd be here this early.
I'm always here. In the morning and the evening, and every time between. Oh my word! It went through the bars! It went through the... Oh my word! The immersion has been broken. No, the dot is now within here. No! 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 Ah! Keep it easy. Keep calm. Keep steady. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. Come on. Focus now. Easy breaths. Easy breaths. All right. Oh, wait. What? What? It just went down, back down there. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Is there a problem?
Of course not. I'm here to see you after all. Even though you're clearly
Oh, wait. Wrong voice. Even though you're clearly uncomfortable in here? You've been shivering since you came in.
It really is cold in here, and they don't turn the heat on the too. Later, after all, I think my ears are frozen.
Don't you want to do whatever you came here for quickly and go somewhere warm then?
Yes! Some thieves broke into the building last night. I was wondering if you saw them.
Thieves?
Yep, they came sometime between evening yesterday and morning today. Darn you! Why are the pirates still around this border? Why do you continue to break the immersion? Ah! Ah! It's so uncertain! No! 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 Ah!
I thought the borders were instated so it could keep the letters within, not let them come out. no. I think. Anyway, they broke into this.
Oh, anyway, they broke into the student council room.
I haven't seen anything. The council room is somewhat removed from here.
Okay.
Sorry. I guess I can't help.
No, don't worry about it. Sorry for bothering you this early, Nagiki. Oh, here, you can have this.
Huh?
It's a disposable pocket warmer. I was going to use it today, but I forgot all about it. Even with your feathers, you shouldn't let yourself get too cold. Use it if you feel chilly.
All right.
Bye! Cold is still cold, even with winter plumage, after all. Wait. Nagiki doesn't seem anywhere near as fluffy as the others even now. Am I imagining things? Or maybe he's just the slender type. The council room is wrapped in an unusually serious atmosphere. As if a robbery weren't... A robbery! Gotta get that R in there, row it at the tip of my tongue. A robbery weren't enough. There was even a bombing. Out of those two, the latter's almost certainly the more worrying.
Muffin! Oh,
Ryota, good morning! As you can see, Sakuya has magnificently recovered the flag he raised the other day, as expected of an aristocrat.
yes, was definitely a first-class flag retrieval. He certainly got me looking at the thefts more seriously.
Now then, on to the crime scene!
How is this still intact? That's surprising.
Wow! Sakuya's flawless security has been completely destroyed.
What is this lunacy? Do you mean to tell me that bombing school buildings is common practice in this barbaric land?
No, I don't think it is.
I've never seen anything like this before. This is beyond the pale. Who conceived this wretched plot? Who?
Wasn't your security perfect, Sakuya? I thought you said it was a completely new level compared to our primitive concepts.
Ugh, it was perfect! Around the door, at least. What kind of rascal blows their way in through the wall? If they're going to break in, why not act with some semblance of decency of coming through the door?
Blowing up the window isn't exactly a common way of forcing an entry, but isn't a little bit of a problem if there's only security on the front door?
Did you see the criminals at all, Sakuya? No. I too only learned of this upon arriving this morning. But... Look! Look at that!
He gestures at the corner by the window. There's a pile of blackened stuff on the floor. What is that?
Oh. It looks like poo. I mean, no, that does not look like poo. It would be more white than black.
But, wait, is that?
The Christmas tree? Or what's left of it.
Looks like it got blown up along with the window. I was wondering if something had happened to the tree. Besides getting stolen, of course. Woo! Woo! I almost faded in and out there. Woo! It was right next to the window and wall that got blown up after all. Nothing left but ashes.
They left a criminal ultimatum next to it. An ultimatum? They haven't done that before, have they? Let's take a look.
We oopsie, we're very sad. The tree went boom. Slowly, Merry Christmas, Christmas.
Hey, Nikki, greetings and salutations to you. Hope you're taking care. Welcome to the stream. We're solving a mystery of who's been stealing all our Christmas trees.
We oopsie. We're very sad the tree went boom. So it's a little lonely, but we're taking Mr. Sparkly Star.
Still having trouble with those things. That is very peculiar. I'll have to take a look at it afterwards. In the meantime. So after the stream, I'll have to see if... Yeah, they haven't been redeemed yet, so you shouldn't have still had access to them. So I'll have to double check after the stream is over. So no worries in the meantime.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
That's the ultimatum?
It reads more like a kid's note apologizing for breaking Auntie Mildred's, well, antique face.
Those scoundrels! To take the tree topper, the most valuable part, and run!
Tree topper?
The star that sits at the very top of the tree.
Oh, so that's what it's called.
They destroyed the tree and stole the topper. This is a dreadful affront to my illustrious name. I swear I shall seek them, find them, and impose upon them strict judgments.
That will be vigilantism, Sakura. Japan is a constitutional nation. You can't do that. But it's not as if I don't see where he's coming from. If I spent that much time and effort decorating something just to have them blow up the room it's standing in, I'd be pretty angry too. Mr. Urushihara's tree stolen, Sakuya's tree reduced to cinders, and the topper stolen. We have to make sure these tragedies don't repeat. But we can't really find the culprits just from this apology, or a Christmas card, or ultimatum, or whatever this is.
Let's ask Mr. One if we saw anything. He's on night shift, so he should have been here.
Ooh, good plan.
Lead us there, Cuddly.
Stop treating me like your underling, you Satan pass-seed prairie chicken!
You two go ahead. I'll stay here and see if I can find any more clues.
See you in a little while, Ryota!
It's awfully cold in here. I guess with a hole that large in the wall, I might as well be outside. Dr. Iwanmang? I haven't expected to see you here.
I came to see the corpse.
What corpse? Did you hear there was a corpse?
Oh? No corpse. And here I had my hopes up.
Please don't say that with such a generally dejected look on your face.
Well, no matter. It still is quite the fascinating crime scene. I suppose I shall look around. Please, don't mind me. I have no intention of interviewing with you. I see no reason to tamper with the evidence just yet.
Alone and with the doctor in half-collapsed room. I hope I make it out of here alive.
Excuse us.
What is this depressing room?
It's a maintenance room. Mr. One's night quarters are here too. I think it's comfy. It feels very lived in.
Comfy? Let us do whatever we are here for and leave before the poverty and reprehensibility rub off.
Mr. One, are you in here?
Salutations, mon ami. Did you come to visit me?
Yuya! He's sitting at a low tea table. Oh no. The irresponsible and slightly worn-out Yuya might just be a little bit too attractive. Oh no! You're so irresistible! Oh no, you're so sexy! Oh no! You're gonna bake me up with that beak of yours! Oh no! Oh no!
I knew it! A place as disgusting as this is bound to draw disgusting company. And a very fine morning to you too, Sakuya.
I kinda talked to Mr. One. What brought you here, Yuya?
I'm holding down the fort while one is out. Out. Immediately after a break-in. Suspicious indeed. I suggest we apprehend him at the first opportunity. You misunderstand. He's taking care of a few things so our investigation of the theft can go more smoothly. After all, he and I both saw.
Yuya and One? You saw the crime in progress?
What? We did indeed. It's not easy being a hero of justice. Trouble always seems to come to you. Why did you not notify me immediately? Filthy mongrel! Notify you how? I've been asking for your phone number for months and you always blow me off. Gah!
Did you see the culprits, Yuya?
Yes, fearsome foes indeed. Stick your bigs too far into this and you could lose them. Don't say I haven't warned you. How like you, mongrel, discovering this filthy hovel out of fear.
I, for my part, shall find these wrongdoers and have my revenge.
I too swear to retrieve the stolen trees on my honor as a hunter-gatherer.
How brave of you. Let me reward your courage with little evidence.
Julia picks up one of a number of photographs lined up on the table and holds it out to us.
They were already on their way out when I arrived at the scene, and alas, I was unable to keep their trail. But I am a professional, and I couldn't just let them get away. I made sure to capture them on film. These are the culprits.
Oh, it's the two little children! What are these? White things.
Oh!
See? They shock even a bold lady of hunter-gatherer origin.
That's not it, Julia! I know these creatures!
Oh? Are they friends of yours?
Who are they? And where do they live? Tell me this instinct! Instant. Ooh, instant. Not instance. Ooh. Ooh.
I don't know who they are exactly. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
You two? Where are your parents?
Merry Christmas!
Oh, yes, I don't have to repeat this dialogue here. There we go.
Those are the two things who got scolded by the security guard in the high society Seagull department store, aren't they? They were caught breaking things in the Christmas section of a department store yesterday and got taken away by security.
What in?
Looks like they'll go after anything with Christmas on it. Though I can sympathize with their enthusiasm for the holy night.
We thought they were only going there after easy targets. But it looks like once they get a sight on something, they won't rest until it's theirs or destroyed.
The entire city is filled with Christmas decorations. We have no way of knowing where they will strike next, and thus no way of ambushing them.
Not necessarily. We could lure them easily with the extravagant tree in an obvious place, don't you think?
They got guts, but they don't seem particularly intelligent. I agree with you, I think we should try to bait them.
Then it's settled, and the best bait would be the finest tree in the city. Right, Sakuya?
The finest tree in town. Do you know of a good one, Sakuya?
Are you suggesting we use the LaBelle's family Christmas tree as a lure mongrel?
Of course! Given how much work he put into the council room tree, he's almost certainly has a gorgeous and decandent tree at home.
It seems like the best choice.
And you aren't about to just let them get away with having burned your other tree, are you? Of course not!
Where is your tree set up, Sakuya?
In the main salon. It is not visible from outside. It would take a great deal of time and labor to move it outside and redecorate it. I do not think that is a realistic option.
We'll have to rely on newspaper ads and word of mouth then. The LaBelle family moved here to Little Dove Hachimon City from France is displaying this gorgeous Christmas tree to the public or something.
Who said anything about opening the mansion to the public?
Why not take the opportunity to show up a little? It's your first Christmas here after all, and it should help spread the LaBelle family's reputation.
Come on, Sakuya! Open it up to the whole city! Let everybody know you have an extravagantly decorated tree at home. The thieves could hear the rumors and they'll come to see. And then we can catch them!
Very well. I shall assist you.
Cool. I'll get everything ready for announcement in the evening papers. Something like, the LaBelle family's Christmas tree is open for public viewing tonight. All in Christmas enthusiasts welcome. Will be fun, right?
That sounds good. But what kind of super high school student are you to have that much clout with the local newspaper companies?
Any male dove will become super for a lady as lovely as yourself, Mon ami.
I shall be off then. Adieu. Loose-tongued cur!
You just line the bait for us, so. Shall we work on a plan to catch the thieves at your house, Okuya?
A reasonable suggestion. We shall plan our strategy after school then.
It's now midday where the wind is cold. At least today was a half day. It would be freezing in here if it were already this evening. Why are we having the meeting in here, Sakuya?
Is it not obvious? Because this is my domain. Your domain, though despoiled. Scum! Do you mock me? There is no despoiled in the dictionary, LeBeaus.
Oh, whatever. Let's just make our plan already. Sakuya's unexpectedly good at getting off topic. They used explosives here. How do you think they'll attack the mansion?
They might pretend to be normal guests and sneak in from the front entrance.
They might, yes, but their goal is the trees, so even if they did get inside...
They will not be able to remove the tree. Yuya's photographs show them to be quite small, so there is no way the two of them could carry it out.
How could they get it outside then?
I think they would need some sort of heavy machinery. So you think they'll show up in a truck or something? Any suspicious vehicle approaching the mansion will be neutralized immediately.
So we need to have guards watching in all directions for any sort of truck or crane.
The mansion opens at 7. Should we be there this evening too? Yes. That should help things go the most smoothly.
I see you two there then. We need to catch these thieves before Christmas itself arrives. Indubitably. I still have some time before I need to go to Sokuya's house. Not quite enough to go home myself. Oh, what should I do? Maybe I should go pick up some sort of weapon in town. Didn't Egghill say something about one of the old shops in town starting to stock Excalibur? Maybe I should go there. A familiar figure emerges from the chemistry lab.
Oh no, not you.
Doctor?
If it isn't Miss Cuddly, you are done with classes for the day, yes? What business have you here?
I was just heading home. What about you, sir? He appears to be trying to hide the large rack of test tubes he's carrying.
I was doing some tests to confirm some things. To think that I would only get access to these samples now, it is simply unreasonable.
He looks genuinely displeased. Has he ever been this openly emotional before? Maybe the test went badly. Well, I'm not sure what's going on, but cheer up, sir. I'm sure something good will come of it.
Something good. That is the last thing I want.
And with that blunt remark, he heads up towards the infirmary. I wish I could share some of my cheerfulness with him. I have so much I could brush my teeth with it.
Tell me, Miss Cuddly.
Yes, sir? He stops and turns around.
Do you have any food allergies?
Allergies? Like the peanuts or fish?
The soybeans, for instance?
No, I don't. I don't think I do, at least.
Is that so?
He walks away, a self-satisfied expression on his face. You need to explain why you're asking, sir. If you just said walk away looking pleased like that, you'll get reported! Reported!
Oh, look at this lovely bird right here. Ho ho ho.
Sakuya's Christmas tree will open for display in just a few minutes. Staff birds walk busily around the mansion. In the center of the grand salon.
Ooh, that is a very nice Christmas tree.
That must be the tree. Such a vast presence, even in a room this large. It certainly would be difficult to carry it away by night.
Hey! Didn't the text just flip down over here again? I'm watching you, Tex.
There appears to be quite a crowd gathered outside already. Apparently there are plainclothes security officers scattered throughout the lane.
There are, of course, a great number of security personnel within the mansion as well.
Have no fear, have no worry. The classy, reliable Gold Guard is here.
Ah, the Gold Guard! Stand when necessary, an iron hand masked in the velvet glove. I feel safer already.
Your house really is huge, Sakuya. Isn't it tough to clean? I cannot comprehend your question. Why should I worry over such things when I have servants?
You didn't even know how to use a mop until just recently, after all.
That sort of foolery is for commoners. It has nothing to do with a noble such as myself.
Oh, what a waste. You have the makings of domestic genius, Sakuya.
Yeah, you were way more help at the end of the year cleanup than any of us expected. Ugh.
Sakuya appears troubled. No doubt unsure if you should take that as praise or as an insult.
In any case, I have deigned to reveal my magnificent Christmas tree before the eyes of beggars and plebes. Are you sure the thieves will come?
I think that depends on them.
Yuya did a good job as getting the word out. I think we can safely say they know about it. I have deployed elite bodyguards in the employ of the LaBelle family throughout the entire area. The thieves will be captured within 2 seconds of arrival.
Master Sakuya,
What is it, Albert?
the letter has arrived, sir. Here it is, sir.
What does it say, Sakuya?
They've got guts. It is a letter announcing their nefarious intent. It says they're coming? May I see?
Sakuya hands the letter to Ryota. It says, "We want the big tree. Merry Christmas! We want the big tree. Merry Christmas." This, I guess, is a letter of intent?
An awfully cute one. It might almost be a Christmas card or a letter to Santa. They want the tree and expect us to hand it over. If they want it, they can come and claim it.
Merry Christmas. They say they won't give it to us. Merry Christmas. They said if we want it, we should come and take it. Huh?
Oh no, it's them! It's them!
Sakuya! Behind you!
Huh! Ah!
Merry Christmas! Time for Plan B. Ah! It's them, Sakuya! The Christmas thieves!
What? After them! Seize them! Have you not heads for eyes, you confounded gull? How did they get in this far? Were they hoping to get the tree just by asking nicely?
Oh, it's no use, Sakuya. I tried my best to catch them too, but they got away.
I received no word from the security teams either. It would appear they have escaped. What a dreadful waste of an opportunity. They said something about a plan B before they left, right? I don't think they've given up yet. We better stay on guard. I am well aware. Let us return to the mansion.
Ah, it's cold! And the thieves haven't shown up yet either. And while the thieves haven't shown up, I'm gonna grab some more water. Hold on one sec. Hold on one sec. I'm gonna grab some water here. Oh, sweet bloody Jimicus! Holy shit! I have returned. Continue on with the mystery. I don't think there's any chickens in this play, but we'll keep our eyes peeled. Oh, it's almost midnight already. Maybe they come home for the day and all snug and cozy under the tokatsu. Well, I want to be under the tokatsu!
I have prepared some ginger tea for you, miss. Please.
Oh, the butler! Thank you so much! Always thought black butlers know just what you need.
Is this a reference to the anime Black Butler? I'm not sure.
Indeed, miss.
What word from outside? Nothing to report?
Scheduled check-ins from all teams are on time, master. Nothing to report.
Have those cowards given up already? It's way too late for us to be up and about. I wish they'd just tell us if they're not coming. What was that noise? Enemy army in the northwest sector. We're under attack.
Sakuya, Ryota, let's go! The nighttime streets are filled with sudden activity. The guard mentioned armor, right? Which means...
They brought some sort of vehicle, like a truck or something. It matters not. My elite level of security will have them neutralized in a matter of seconds.
A report, Master Sakuya. The LaBelle security forces were neutralized in seconds.
You see, this is what happens to those who stand against the LaBelle family. Ha ha ha!
Sakuya, right! That's not what he said!
He said word, not have. What?
Indeed, sir.
This noise. Something's coming!
Look at that!
They brought a goddamn tank. It's the Christmas thieves! In a tank!
Wow! They weren't bringing just a truck!
This is way more than I expected.
Merry Christmas! We're still in the tree! We're still in the tree!
God damn it, how it moves! It moves! Up, 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 up. Oh, wait. Wait. Oh! Ow! That's smart! God damn! Jesus! Ow! Oh, okay, enough of that then. God! What do we do? It's headed right toward...
They brought live ammunition?
Stop! Stop! What sort of demons would damage my beautiful mansion? There are still birds inside! I'll go get them out of there!
I blew up the console room without a second thought! At this rate, your house is going to end up looking like mine!
I cannot have that!
We need to stop them! What can I do?
Alright, let's see. What attack would work against a tank with live ammunition? Fist of the teenage girl or a mailbox attack? I wonder. Let's go with mailbox attack.
I need some sort of weapon! Oh! Mailbox! That will work! Forgive me, Japanese House Holdings Company Ltd. Period. I will apologize properly later. But I'll root a nearby postbox and take aim at the defending tank. Take this! Unusually heavy post box stuffed with the bulging fastness of New Year's and Christmas greeting cards! Nothing. It did. Nothing at all. I'm sorry, Sakuya. I never tried to hurt an animal made of metal before, so I don't know where its weak points are.
Even my elite guards were no match for it. There's nothing a bird or human can do to that thing.
A sharp crack echoes through the night, and the tank stops.
No. A gentleman dove must never give us so easily, Sakuya. What?
Yuya!
And you kept the lady up this late. Never mind the thieves, you're the real villain here.
Please forgive him, mon ami.
Oh no, it's fine. I wasn't able to do anything anyway.
You rascal! What is that thing? What kind of high school student has one of those? This is an anti-material rifle. I must have idle for young men in Japan these days. Do not mock me with chess!
Oh, Sakuya, even I have a broad axe. Of course, a fashionable young man like you is gonna have an assault rifle too.
Precisely. I hope you learned something about Japanese culture today, Sakuya. Japan truly is a complicated and confounding place.
Yuya, look out! It's still moving!
It would seem so. Alas, I was hoping to have things cleared up and be walking the sweet lady home by now. Don't lay a finger on Cuddly, lecturer's cur. She is my underling.
Since when?
A lady never likes a man who tries to monopolize her, Sakuya. Don't bend my words. I have no such thing in mind. Are you sure? Anyway, it's time to end this. Adieu, mysterious Stephen Duel. And blackness. Blackness. It's stopped.
Nice job, Yuya. You're acting straight up cool for once.
Why, thank you, mon ami. I am honored by your words.
Merry Christmas! Connect us with us. Merry Christmas! Stick that there. Merry Christmas! We fixed it! We fixed it! Yay! Huh?
It's not dead yet! Oh dear. I thought I immobilized it. Have you no other plan, cur? I have not prepared any more ordnance, no, since I met my match.
Forget preparations! Would a super student like you really give up this easily?
I'm not done yet, mon ami. That said, those two possess an unusual degree of... Muffin, look out! Muffin, are you hurt?
I'm fine! Yuya, wait! Your tail! Your tail is burnt! It smells... delicious!
All that matters is you're safe. A little burn like this is just another metal of bravery. Sakasaki, you fool! Don't go raising flames here! Come on, we'll withdraw!
You seem to be having difficulties.
Who would have expected him to show up here?
Dr. Iwame? Why are you here?
I took the liberty of examining the console room this morning. I find this case rather interesting. I could help you out, if you like. Of course, if you don't need my assistance, I will leave. I do have other things to be doing after all.
I can't really see his face in the darkness, but he sounds even more uninterested than usual. Maybe he's in a bad mood again. But not even the doctor would bluff at something like this, right?
I think you will find me more reliable than the seamed and self-confident dog at your side.
What a sharp tongue you have, Doctor. Please, Dr. Iwami, if you have some way of stopping those thieves, please help us. I have hoped to take them alive, but at this point I won't object if you decide to obliterate them entirely.
Sakuya, no! They're doing bad things, but I could never live with myself and I let you kill something that adorable!
I have no intention of killing them. Miss Cuddly.
Yes? The doctor tosses a ball of rather a sort of a blonde metallic lump to me.
Throw it at the tank. You should be able to lend it enough force to rupture the casing.
Ah, it's a grenade! Leave it to me, sir! Hi! Look! Look! I did it! Hole in one!
Well You have a good throwing arm.
But what did that do? There was no great explosion.
A tear gas bomb, right?
Huh? The tank is swathed in some sort of gas?
What? Doctor, we must withdraw. We'll be affected too and won't be able to secure the thieves.
Can you stand, Yuya? We need to get... The gas is spreading throughout the entire area. We need to get back to the mansion to send out guards with gas masks.
The gas has no effect. On us, anyway.
Huh? The tank hatch opens and the two white creatures scattered out. Oh, they look terrible.
Finding an allergen specific to them was quite simple. I found plenty of samples to work with in the console room after all. They are currently experiencing symptoms similar to those exhibited by people suffering from pollen allergies. The allergen in this case is soybean flour. Mr. Sakasaki had already created a number of holes in the body of the tank, so it diffused in quite beautifully. I am pleased to see it worked.
How kind of you to give me some credit, despite my miserable failure. And I didn't expect that from you, your exemplary teacher.
Thank you, Mr. Sakasaki. You flatter me.
So, how did you know so much about these previously unidentified creatures? Looks like he's still in a bad mood. He's staring off into space. Was the test he was doing this afternoon for this? If so, it was an undeniable success. Shouldn't he be happy?
Anyway, they're ours now. Tie them up! Ah, more pigeons. All right, time for more water. Hold on real quick. Hold on real quick. Time to solve the mystery of what these increants are. Or miscreants. Increants are my miscreants.
And so our crazy midnight war came to an end. Of sorts.
Accept your fate, Christmas thieves. You're nowhere left to run. Now identify yourselves.
Merry Christmas! You won't get to go home any quicker by looking sad. What are your names? Miru! Kaku! Merry Christmas! Miru and Kaku. That's all? Why did you two do all this? Quite frankly, I don't give a hoot about Christmas as far as I'm concerned. It's just so much capitalist and commercialized rubbish. But there are plenty of birds who really care about it. It's not nice to ruin their fun. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Christmas is all Miru and Kaku have. Merry Christmas. Christmas is engraved in Miru and Kaku's very instincts. I told Miru and Kaku they were never meant to be born. No one was to give them life. But they were born on Christmas Eve. Because they weren't meant to be born, they had to be removed. So Miru and Kaku were abandoned. Miru and Kaku aren't real. Miru and Kaku are alive. But Miru and Kaku are different. So Miru and Kaku couldn't be put outside. But Miru and Kaku couldn't stay. So Miru and Kaku were going to be burned.
Oh, jeez, this is tragic.
So Miru and Kaku said goodbye. Miru and Kaku said goodbye to their home. I thought they looked more like some sort of strange mammals than like birds. But I never would have guessed they had a backstory like that. It's too cruel, Doctor, to treat pitiful hybrid beings in your mad scientist experiments and then try to kill them. Maybe you felt your creation violated the laws of nature, but artificial creatures are still alive, just like us. They have the right to...
Please, do not misunderstand. I am not responsible for their creation.
What? He's not? I thought it was being clever. I think I made a terrible mistake. Merry Christmas! Miru Kaku's daddy was a merry daddy. He liked parties. Merry Christmas! Daddy celebrated all through December, especially Christmas. I look excited to the point of getting the memories mixed up.
It is a story from long ago. An accident in a certain lab caused the birth of two hybrid life forms. None of the researchers had expected their creation. At first, the new life forms were hoped to hold great scientific value, but they soon proved to be almost identical to existing birds. Once the investigation was complete, they were to be disposed of. But there was one researcher who acted irresponsibly. The researcher was charged with taking care of them. May I ask what you intend to do with them?
Do you need to ask? They will be tried in the court of law, naturally.
But they're unidentifiable creatures born from the excesses of modern science. Can they even have trials?
The law only covers humans and birds.
Even if they look like birds, I don't think they can.
So then,
They do not have the right to be tried by law. All they can do is wait to be curled.
Ugh!
I object! They may have done some bad things, but nobody was badly injured. The worst was Yuya's burn. We can't just kill them.
I have a proposal, Mr. Shirogane.
Yes, Dr. Iwanmai?
Shall I take them?
You would?
We can't, Sakuya! Giving them to him is sending them to a fate worse than death! No matter how you look at it!
Please, do not be so agitated. I have no intention of harming them. Just yet.
In other words, you probably will later.
If you are willing to take them in, sir, I have no objections. Be respectful towards Dr. Iwami, you two rapscallions!
Merry Christmas! And make sure to tell us where you hid Mr. Excuse me! Urushihara's Christmas tree, okay? Merry Christmas! And so, with the help of Dr. Iwamane and Yuya, we captured the Christmas thieves Miru and Kaku. No one need fear, for they're there, boy, they're there. You did your best. You did your utmost best.
They're there, chat. They're there, me. They're there, game. They're there.
Decorations again. But why was the doctor so happy to help? He didn't even ask for compensation. Normally he would have asked for something.
That would be one leg, please.
Maybe it was his idea of a Christmas present? Oh, 3 a.m. already? That's way too late. We got them to tell us where the stolen trees are, so I should go home to eat udon and sleep.
Miru, Kaku, you still have your caretaker rings from the lab, yes?
Merry Christmas! Caretaker, look!
Let me see.
Ryuji. Ah.
You never did leave anything behind but trouble.
That was the name from the previous game. Mr. Urushihara! We got your Christmas tree back!
Oh my, thank you. It really is calming to look at, isn't it?
I'm so glad yours is intact. Sakuya's was completely incinerated.
At least the big tree Sakuya had at home was saved. I guess that's some sort of consolation. And that's the end of the investigation. I'm looking forward to working here over the break.
But of course, I'm pleased to have you.
Tomorrow is Christmas Eve. I got the rest of the trees back to the owners, and now I'm feeling cheerful. Christmas only comes once a year. I want to spend it having fun with everybody. Winter break starts tomorrow too. I'm excited just thinking about it. What happened to Miro Kaku anyway? Did the doctor take them to his house? That seems pretty cute. Dr. Iwan Mine, living with the seasonal mascot characters. No, it's too surreal. I can't imagine it. I do wonder though. I think I'll ask the doctor before break starts. Excuse me!
Oh, look at that. It's looking festive.
Huh? The infirmary is transformed! Sir, what happened? Are you actually more enthusiastic about Christmas than Sakuya?
I have no fondness for superstition.
He's wearing a Christmas Santa hat.
I have no fondness for superstition. Have I not mentioned before?
The doctor is transformed too! Maybe it's protective camouflage. So, what happened to you? Don't tell me you finally got that lobotomy!
They always give me another as soon as I've taken it off. It's easier to work if I leave it on.
They? Samiro Kaku are... Merry Christmas! They're here! You're keeping them in here, sir?
Yes, they would only get in the way at my house. Not that I don't get in the way here.
Grumpy as usual. Seems to be putting up with them so far, but he hardly looks happy about it. I wouldn't count on their heads saying the text for much longer.
They should calm down after the new year. They are mostly excited by Christmas after all.
You don't think you're pushing stuff too hard, sir?
What do you mean?
Maybe I'm imagining it, but you don't quite look like you mean it, sir.
It is your imagination. It is tiring to have them in here all the time. Perhaps I should make a hutch for them outside.
It doesn't look like he's using them for research. What is he thinking? He's treating them awfully nicely, though. I've never seen him act like that nice. Maybe he likes cute animals? I'm going home now, Doctor. Thank you for everything this year. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year!
Thank you.
Merry Christmas!
Yay! Christmas thieves attack. The finish. Yay! Huzzah! So let's see. Oh yeah, there is no data. All right. Oh, there's a radio play? I guess so. I mean, it's only been an hour and a half. Maybe we can check one of these out then. Oh, they got headphones on. The How Hawaiian Saint Paginations? Question marks. Hi everybody, I'm Kawara Ryota, a rock dove from 2-3. I seem to be in charge of the questions corner. I think you all can tell what we're doing here just from the name, but since it's the first time I'll explain. In the How and Why question box, I'll be answering letters you all sent in. Not just questions though, it looks like we'll be doing shoutouts, random asides, all sorts of things. I'll be pretty relaxed. Bear with us. Because this is the first time, I made sure to pick things which don't spoil any of the BBL route from the full version. You haven't finished yet, spoiler landmines can be scary. But don't worry, there won't be any of those here. Let's get started then. Now for our very first letter, from one Aviophile. This is a historic moment, everybody. If you get married to Hiyoko, you'll be the one wearing the wedding dress, right? Ryota, right? You seem awfully sure about this. Actually, Hiyoko told me a little about her dream wedding a long time ago. She says she wanted a bungee jump wedding. I can't remember where, but apparently there's a place where you can have the entire ceremony while osculating several meters above the ground. Oh, jeez. That sounds dangerous. Yet exhilarating for the right person, I suppose. That T is crossed the border! No! That bloody T. If she still wants to have a bungee wedding, a dress would be risky for either of us. It would be nice if we could wear our street clothes. Anyway, next letter. This one from a Miss Bird Love. Let's see. Did birds' lifespans change at all when they were ascended? I don't know what life expectancies were like before, but some have increased over the past 100 years or so. Larger parrots and things were always long-lived, and so didn't change much. But smaller birds like quills and things live several times as long now. Doves still have much shorter lives than humans, though. That's just how it is. Oh, sorry. We're getting gloomy already. Let me change course a little. Let's regroup and move on to the next letter. This is from one Kanato Mikan to Hyoto. Nice to meet you. I have lost my heart to your wild lifestyle. Being a hunter-gatherer must be hard in a lot of ways. Have you ever had trouble with some particular animal? Have to live through something really difficult? I was told to answer anything for Hiyoko as best as I could. Hiyoko's really something. She's been wild and rugged ever since we were very young. I've always admired her too. She never really complained, so I'm not sure I know of anything that's really given her trouble. The one thing I could think of would be the time her den got hijacked. Once her house got invaded by a bunch of jackals while she was at school. It looked really tough. As long as there are living creatures, there will always be turf wars. She said the fight with the boss jackal lent an entirely new meaning to the phrase domestic violence, so maybe that's a good example of a query which gave her trouble as well. And then again, in the end, they reconciled and she was welcomed into the jackal tribe as a brother. So maybe it was more like a pair of Yankees having a sunset fistfight on the riverbank than a hunter and a prey. The next letter is addressed to Nagiki, from one Hatoful Charis. What do you wish for on Tanabata? I always felt sad not seeing your card. I think we should have him answer this himself. Nagiki? Nagiki, are you here? What? Oh, good. I was worried I had to call you on the announcer. Is that microphone on? Yep, we're on the air right now. But wait, don't leave, Nat! No, I don't want to be recorded. Just answer one question, please? Fine, but once I answered, I'm leaving. Thank you. This letter was asking if you made wishes on Tanabata. I'd like to know what you wish for, too. I don't. Wishes are for superstitious children. Dr. Iwan Mine always makes one. Oh, did you make them when you were younger? Yes. What sort of things did you wish for back then? Nothing. Nothing special. Things like, I hope my family stays happy. Harmless things like that. I'm always hoping for the same thing. I know how it is. Are we done? I'm leaving. Oh yeah, sorry for holding you up. See ya! Right. He really cares about his family. I wonder what they'll be like. Or what they're like. They must all be quiet, calm birds like him. The next one is for San. It isn't signed. It's a little long, but I'll try to read it in one go. Okazan, 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 Okazan! Okazan, 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 Okazan! Smells good. I want to hif Okatan's pure right plumage. Wait, no, not hif muffle, muffle. Crunchy, muffle, my heart, Festival Okasan, so cute! Okasan's voice is decided. Yay! Yeah! Cute! Too cute! Okasan! I'm so glad the drama scene is going to be so... No! Wait! This can't be! The drama CDs are not real! Wait! The game's not real either! Okasan's not real! me. Oko-san! In my monitor! He's looking at me! He's looking at me! He's looking at me! Oko-san! On the block! He's looking at me! He's talking to me! In the game! Like, buddy! I'm glad I'm still here. Oh! Oh! Yay! I am! Oko-san! I did it! I did it! Louise, could I be done alone? The Drama City! Oko-san! Sakuya! Muya! The love of my love! Oko-san! Deliver it to the same picture nations! I felt like I was gonna suffocate reading that. Go! It has been delivered. Go! Go! Your love has been delivered. Go! Will you accompany Oko-san on the journey? True pudding awaits. I think he understands. That's good. On that note, the last letter is for Sun as well. From one Ori. I love Oko-san so much that my heart is turning into a Hato heart. Is it easy to keep doves at home? I want Oko-san all on my own to stroke gently around and around. My goal is to have him right on my shoulder. I know it isn't a casual decision, but do you think I could do that? No one around here has kept doves for some decades. The pet show does not sell them either. Where did Oko-san come from? It is a mystery. Would you terribly mind telling me? I think I should start by talking about Sans' actor. This will get a bit meta. Sans is modeled off of a dove named Oko-san kept by the creator. Oh, that's a nice detail. Alright, I gotta... Hold on. I need some water after that big bit. Oh! Woo! That was really something else. Oh my goodness. Woo! Okay, that's nice to hear. Of course, his portrait is a picture of the bird himself. In reality, he isn't interested in pudding at all. Please don't try to feed a dove pudding. The doves aren't particularly hard to care for. Anyone who's kept a bungee or sparrow or anything should find it pretty easy. A racing bird would be a little more difficult, but for a fantail or the like, a fairly small cage is fine. A rabbit cage works very well. However, doves aren't very common pets, so there aren't many veterinarians who know how to treat them. Doves are usually very healthy and rarely get sick, but you might want to make sure there's a clinic nearby which will receive them just in case. They're not common in general pet stores, but there's usually a section for doves in places that specialize in birds. Have a look around. Good luck, Miss Ori. Hope you can have a wonderful birdie life. That's all for today. Thank you all for sending us letters. Whew! God damn. What was that one letter that I just read? Well, I guess we can go with another one then. Might as well. It hasn't even been 2 hours yet. The How and Why is St. Patron Nations? Question marks. Hello everybody, this is Kawara Ryota from Class 2-3. It's time for the second round of the Question Corner. Independent programs like this don't have to worry about fewer numbers, so we can take it easy. It's very relaxing. Aren't you feeling relaxed? Anyway, this episode will be mostly spoil-free as well. Spoilers for the BPO will probably start showing up in the second half. I think. At any rate, everyone can listen to this without worrying. Let's start looking at letters. This time there are 3 for me. First off, one from an anonymous individual. You look very good in girls' clothes. How do you feel about cross-dressing? Is getting paid just an excuse? How do I feel? I'm not sure. I only ever cross-dressed at work after all. It would be sort of like if I worked at a convenience store and put some sort of emotional weight into the actor wearing the apron or something. It would be very strange. And as for being an excuse, well, that seems odd too. It's just a normal part of life to me. On to the second letter. This is from one Oreko. I want to have Colleen be my personal maid.
There is a time limit, but can you ask for me anytime you're at the cafe? I'll be waiting. And now the third, from Coolen Sexual. I wonder if that's the person who comes by every Friday. To Colleen, you're always so cute. What kind of clothes do you like? You can tell me, right? I'd like to see you in more than maid and Miko clothes, too. Like maybe a sailor uniform? Haha. Come again soon, master. I don't usually do this outside of the cafe, but I had them get me a sailor uniform for this, so I'll be back in a minute. Ah! I tried making bento. Would you eat with me? That's the first time I wore a sailor uniform, actually. It's a little drafty for this time of year. The next one is for Dr. Iwamine. Let's see if I can get him in here.
What is it? Another stomach ache? Was last time's dose not enough? I do have something a little more powerful, with a 42% chance of painful death as a side effect, that is.
What? That's too much of a mortality rate! I'm not in enough of a hurry to play Russian roulette, you know. And don't go change to this background music like that. This is the question corner, Doctor. There's a letter for you and me. May I read it to you?
What foolishness this. Very well. We shall discuss the compensation later, of course.
I probably don't want to know what you ask for, but thank you. It's from someone named Yuya and was sent on December 6th. Ryota's birthday is the 3rd, right? Happy birthday! And the doctor's is on the 12th, so happy birthday to him too. Thank you, Ryuya.
This person seems quite well informed.
May I ask you a favor? My birthday is the 7th. Could you celebrate for me? Just one congratulation from you would be better than Christmas and New Year's cards combined. Another December child! Happy birthday, Yuya! You should say something too, Doctor.
Why? Is it merely another year in their life? What reason is there to celebrate?
Not that I expected much from you anyway. I'm sorry, Yuya. I'll congratulate you for the doctor as well. Happy birthday!
Merry Christmas!
I feel like something else just got slipped in here. Anyway, happy birthday! I hope you have a good year.
If perhaps you have a change of heart and decide you would like to have your limbs and organs replaced, do let me know.
Don't even joke about that sort of thing, Doctor! Seeing as the doctor's here, I'll read a few more of these. This one is a question for the doctor from Just Pudding. Do you have a CCOM alarm in the infirmary? Do you, Doctor?
No, I do not make a habit of relying on such establishments. I simply do not leave anything in there which would be troubling to have stolen. Use ComGuard, easy and safe.
I think not, Mr. Golgard. The doctor doesn't seem interested. And that's where I hide.
Pardon me, sir.
Please don't call if you change your mind. He left his business card even though we didn't ask for it. I don't have any use for it. What about you, Doctor?
Likewise.
Yeah, really. Time for the last one. This is from one Helplessly in Love. I'm helplessly in love with round, adorable chukar partridges. Do all chukars have the doctor's surprisingly fluffy face? What do you think, Doctor?
A foolish question. I was visiting a town for the first time. The first man I met had a round face. Does everyone in that town have a round face? Or something like that.
It's for someone outside the school, so maybe you could answer less aggressively?
Aggressive? Whatever do you mean? I believe I answered in a calm, clear, and concise fashion. There is no species of bird without individual differences.
This is hard. I suppose the doctor is right. There are differences between individuals. Maybe the best way to see it would be to go to the avian zoo in Kakagawa or Kobe. Chukar partridge's eyes aren't completely round, so they do look a little bit lethargic or maybe suspicious. Also, when they hold their heads out, their necks are surprisingly thin. They can look very vulnerable when they're taking dust baths too. Do you take dust baths, Doctor?
What a quaint suggestion. Dust bathing is a behavior which arose as a way of removing parasites from the body. Our lifestyles have progressed such that we no longer come into contact with parasites, and so it is no longer needed.
You must do it every once in a while, then. A defenseless dust bathing, Dr. E19? Fascinating idea, if only because of how hard it is to imagine. I think I'd like to see it.
Curiosity killed the cat.
Yes, I know.
Is that enough? I believe the material from last night's experiment will be ready soon, and I would very much like to go home.
Yes, we're done. Sorry for holding you up. Thank you. Why is everybody so uncooperative? I hope I can have someone who will play along next time. And then again, there are so many letters for the doctor, I'll have to bring them back in on at some point. Maybe next time I should get him a present or something to butter him up beforehand. That's all, folks. Thank you for all the letters. Woohoo! Oh my word. Well, I think I'll play along with more of the radio broadcasts, I think. Drink some of my cocoa in the meantime. Okay, let's go to the special talk show. Ooh, totally. This is different. Welcome to the Nishikoshi Special Talk Show. Good evening, folks. I am the grand artist who has offered his life, his very soul up to the imagination. Sorry, I seem to mispronounce myself. Nishikoshi Tori. Welcome to a special time which you shall spend with me. I don't imagine there are many visitors who don't already know it by heart. But allow me to give a brief introduction to my glorious, exemplary career so far. Once I was the ace of the 2nd Optical Ordnance Division of the Hawk Party Research Organization, and now I am a manager at the Crow Party, and also chief editor of the popular Golden Weekly magazine. I doubt anyone in the world is as busy as I am. You are all incredibly grateful that I'm taking this time out of my schedule to conduct a question and answer section, of course. Mr. Nishikoshi! Mr. Nishikoshi! God, I'm butchering that name to hell and right. Please open the door! Bah! It won't open no matter how we push or pull. It must be locked from the inside. What do we do? At this rate, an entire chapter of the radio program is going to be overrun with some unfortunate golden pheasant disaster. You in there. Open up this instant. You were bad enough in the Legumentine short. Are you planning to ruin this too? You think an outsider like you will go unpunished for this? We won't stop at charges of trespassing, you hooligan! It is awfully loud out there. Would the peanut gallery mind keeping its fever gibberish to itself? This racket is in no way beautiful. Let me put on some music. Now then, let us begin my artistic question and answer section. The first is from a young lady by the name of Hatomi is my waifu. When are you going to discontinue Golden Dove? It's gotten really lame, it just feels like he's run out of ideas without the new characters he introduced. Hey, what? What is this? Do you know how long Mr. Takakishi Po labored in obscurity even after he made his debut in high school? Leaving the ignominious life of the non-serialized author, even when he could get serialized positions, he was never popular in questionnaires, so he always be dropped. You cannot possibly comprehend how he suffered. And then he came to me, to Golden Weekly. He was the first artist whose series worked out for me. We struggled all this way together, like unfortunate twins, joined at the hip, and so shamefully forced to run in every three-legged race ever. Do you have have any idea how much sweat and how much tears and how much of his own lifeblood he has poured into Golden Dove? You don't, do you? You know nothing of the joy of a long-running series, you disgusting Philistine! So don't just go walking around discontinuing it. Jeez! Well then, next one. Things sure seem lively in there. I wish he opened the door already. On the contrary, he seems to be ignoring us entirely. I can't believe a disgrace like this is allowed on campus. It is most vexing.
You two having trouble? The hero always makes his appearance when every birdie's in the pickle, right?
Yuya!
No one asked for you to show up.
Wait, what are you carrying?
I've got permission to force my way in. Gotta protect the peace and tranquility of the campus after all. I'm gonna break this door down whether it's locked or not. Get back in there, though.
The second one is from Testy Robin. I'm tired of the irreversible dust jackets. Come up with a more interesting bonus or I'm not buying your magazine anymore.
Then don't buy it! Why would we want readers as low-minded as you anyway? Don't you think something is wrong with this trend among publishers are trying to outcompete each other through bonus items? A magazine should be judged by what's inside! That is where the competition lies! Do not be fooled by those frivolities. The real artistry lies sparkling within.
That's as far as you go, Ningshi Kikuchi Turi. Put your wings behind your head.
What? What is a high school student doing with that thing?
Didn't you know, mister? It's a must-have item for any fashionable teenage boy. We have you surrounded. Come quietly or don't try anything.
Let's make this as nice as possible, shall we? I don't want to have to shoot you. Not much. Anyway.
That's right. Ah, I see. So you're with JB. Ooh, very well. I shall withdraw for today. But one day, this school shall be mine!
Darn it, there goes another window. If you're going to go leaping out a window, at least open it first.
Anyway, we secured the broadcast room. We're short on time, so you should probably get started.
Right. Thank you, Yuya. But where does he keep getting those things? Now then, let's try this again. The how and why of St. Nations. Here's the question box. I'll be joining in today. This time we got... Hey, Rampage Sigma! Greetings and salutations to you. Hope you are doing well. Welcome to the stream. We're just taking part in a good old question to answer involving pigeons. So, we're having them answer questions from people who love the series of Hatoful Boyfriend. This time we got questioners from Westerners. My English isn't very good, even though I'm kind of speaking it right now, but because this game was originally made in Japan. So, Sakio will be helping out. Already in high school, and you still can't use English. Even though we're using that right now, your future is bleak indeed. I'm not planning to go overseas, so it won't be that bad. I hope. Alright, first question. For one SSFSX17. That sounds more like a password than a handle. What is Hiyoko's favorite weapon? The bow, the sword, or the spear? What is Hiyoko's favorite weapon? The bow, the sword, or the spear? Can you answer that, Kiwara? Hiyoko's favorite weapon? Well, a few years ago, she really liked the bamboo pole, but I think lately she was using the copper sword more. A copper sword for hunting. Wouldn't it be a bit dull for that? It doesn't cut very well, but she said it doesn't matter because she just bulges everything to death anyway. Alright, let's keep going. We are a little short on time thanks to a certain someone. This one is for you, Sakuya. It's from Rapid Doubt. Sakuya, please let me touch your feathers. I want to touch your feathers. Never! Hey, translate it into English first, even though it's already in English. Or Japanese, I guess, since this is the English release. I don't actually know. I don't actually need you here at all, but we started cutting all characters out of the scene because of language barrier jokes don't really work, then things get pretty confusing pretty quickly, right? Left. Sakia, please let me touch your feathers. I want to touch your feathers. Why should I let myself be touched by common riffraff? That's too bad, Rapid Doubt. Maybe I'll let you touch them if you become mobility. This one's anonymous. What are your thoughts on Brian Pigeon? Do you consider his blog to be quality literature? On second thoughts, maybe it would be okay if you didn't bother repeating everything after all. Look here, peasant. I've got one job on this lousy show. It's stupid, but I'm going to do it. Is that clear? Okay. Anyway, Brian. Wait, who? Don't you even know that, you ignoramus? He is a great pigeon from the great land of Great Britain, and the very first intellectual Columbid. Go look up Brian Pigeon online for the good of us all. Whoa. But this blog is in English. English localization or no, I still can't read it. Of course it's in English. He lives in London. His posts may even count as fine literature. At the very least, they're culturally quite valuable. They will definitely leave a mark on avian history to come. Wow, he must be really important. I have to work hard on my English so I can read his blog. Here's the last one. It's anonymous too. It's for San. I love you. Oh! Ukazan loves you too. Sukiya, I understood that! Don't act so proud, neophyte. I feel like I butchered that already. Well, I guess that's about it for today. Indeed, we shall have to cut this session short. It's almost time for the school to close. Let us make a smooth exit. Yep, bye-bye everybody! Yay, another session was done. Alright, so, we got 3 more episodes to go through, but if people are interested in playing Hatoful Boyfriend for the very first time, this next one is going to have some massive spoilers for that game. So, if you want to play Hatoful Boyfriend and still haven't yet, this might be a time in which you might want to maybe mute, or you are more than welcome to just maybe hide this tab for now until the coast is clear. We'll get started then. The how and why is St. Pigeonations. It's time to break out the question box. This is Kawara Ryota from Class 2-3. Last time was a little exciting, wasn't it? I'm glad we didn't get dropped. This time we're doing a special feature on BBL. BBL, or Bad Boys Love, is an extra long truth scenario, which was included with the full version of the game. Today we'll be answering questions about BBL, so be warned, there will be spoilers. I don't recommend continuing this if you haven't finished BBL yet, which I have, but if you haven't, and you don't want to be spoiled, this is your time to dunk out or do something nice. Maybe have a few jumping jacks, stretch it out, get some water to hydrate, use the facilities, don't clog up the toilet. Anything like that. You wouldn't be hurting my feelings at all. Alright, I'm gonna count to 5, and then we'll be continue on with this adventure. So, 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Click. Do you want to keep going? Yep, keep going. Alright, let's get started. This will be a little complicated, but I think I should explain where we are before jumping into the questions. Holiday Star takes place in a happy world where the BBL world never began, during winter break in the 3rd semester. So naturally, up until now, the questions been answered by the peaceful, undisturbed, ultimate route versions of each character. But because we're doing BBL this time, we will be calling on the versions of each character who lived or didn't live through BBL.
Just don't think about it too hard and you'll be fine. In the end, it's just because unlike books or movies, visual novels have all kinds of branches and possibilities. Even if it's a little odd for me to be saying that. Sorry, that was a little long. Questions! This is from one Sorawo. Was Hiriko raised in an orphanage? How has she managed everything all this time? Hiyoko isn't here, so I'll be answering for her again. Her parents did die a long time ago, but she was never taken in by an orphanage. She did live with her mother and me for a while, but my mother and me for a while, but she decided she'd rather live on her own. Living by one's own strength is a hunter-gatherer's pride after all. I could never be like her. She's always so tough and cool, you know? On to the next question. This one is from Damarushi. For the doctor, what did you like so much about Professor Kawara? What was so appealing about a good-for-nothing dove like that who couldn't even take care of his own family? That's what it says, Doctor. Wait, no, Doctor, stop! You can't just tear up the letters! You can't put them through the shredder either! It's completely destroyed!
That is all.
That's not an answer, Doctor!
Sorry, Damaroshi. I guess the subject of my father is a bit of a sensitive area with him.
Dad never did come home much, though. I don't remember what kind of person he was either. I wonder what kind of boss he was for the doctor. Hey, Doctor, wait!
Was there something else?
The next question is for you, too. It's just this once more. Could you please stay?
The contents may warrant repayment that the emergency room won't be able to fix. But very well.
Are you planning to break into the third dimension to claim vengeance, Doctor? Then again, you probably could. Anyway, I'll read it. And if you don't want to say anything, you don't have to. Let's not get anyone killed.
Indeed. Though I can't guarantee that we won't.
This is from Tomi. About how many aliases have you had to date, Doctor? Will you mind telling me what a few of them are?
I don't keep them lying around for use as practice tricks. Or party tricks, pardon me.
That doesn't answer the question, sir.
I think it is enough. I simply use names as I need, in situations where it would be inconvenient for people to realize who I am, you see. Would revealing my names not then be quite inconvenient?
That's true, but no one reading this will mind spoilers.
I don't mean inconvenient for them. I mean inconvenient for me. I will be going now.
He's gone. He didn't even answer either of them, Doctor. Looks like you're having some trouble. Oh, Yuya. Yuya!
How about I answer that question for him?
You're always here just when we need you, Yuya.
I've been trailing them for quite some time, after all. I'll leak a little confidential information just for you.
You're always ready to reveal state secrets just when we need them, Yuya.
Well, that's a little harsh, isn't it? Anyway, moving right along. As you all know his name as a member of the faculty of St. Pigeonations, and his name as a medical doctor is Iwamai Shu. And his name as a researcher for the Hawk Party was Isasuma. That's the name I first knew him by. We also have evidence indicating that Isiki Nishio, the public prosecutor who died suddenly a few years ago, might be the same person. And finally, there's a theory that his real identity is as the heir to the Ichiko group, but that's still just a rumor. He has quite the history, doesn't he? It all seems a little excessive to me. In any case, the truth remains shrouded in darkness. Anyway, that's it from me. Can't keep the ladies waiting after all. Adieu. Phlegm is in my mouth! Phlegm is in my mouth!
Oh, thank you, Yuya. It's a little late now, but will he be okay? The doctor was awfully insistent about hiding those names, and he just blabbed all about them. But then again, he can take care of himself. It's not like the doctor could kill him or anything, even if he did find out. Next letter. It's from one Sanya from Nagiki. Did you disappear entirely after BBL? Or are you living on inside Ryukta?
Also, what would you have done if you had never been sick? Would you have gone to college? I want to know and I can't stop crying. Nagiki will have to answer these himself. You made me come in just a little while ago, too. Sorry, but you're a really important figure in BBL, so we need to have you here. Sonya was asking what happened to you after BBL. At the very least, we do know that I spoke to you when you woke up from hibernation. Right, and let's take another look at that scene. Mr. Kawara? Mr. Kawara, Miss Tusaka, can you hear me? Morning is almost here. Wake up, Kakawa! Tusaka! I told you I want to go back on my word. That scene appears in the special epilogue that you get if you play through a second time. That was a pretty bad spoiler. Are you sure it's okay to show that? There might be people who clear BBL but still haven't seen it. Oh! Sorry! I wasn't thinking. Don't look! Don't look! It's a little late now. Anyway, as you can see, my consciousness still seems to be here. There. So, maybe I haven't disappeared completely. That's still pretty vague. I don't exactly exist to begin with. It's a little hard to imagine something that doesn't exist disappearing. But then again, part of your body is inside mine now. So maybe you do exist after all. I don't know what happens at the end of BBL. Maybe I disappear later on, or maybe I end up sharing Mr. Kawara's body. Maybe. If I do end up staying, I like to see Hitori move on and finally start living for himself. Then I could disappear. It would be nice to see Professor Nanaki living happily. He's been through so much. It wasn't all fun and games for me either, but I definitely agree. What about the second question? Also, what would you have done if you've never been sick? Would you have gone to college? I want to know. I can't stop crying. You can't stop crying? You know you can't change the past. You can't hope for a future which won't be allowed to come either. Didn't you think about where you wanted to go in life, Nagiki? Not really. I never had a dream for what I wanted to be when I grew up, or anything like that. If nothing ever happened, I probably would have gone on to college, graduated, and thought about things from there. It is pretty hard to know where you'll be in a few years down the line. I haven't put any thought into my career path at all. I bet you'll make a good museum curator, or a librarian, or a writer. I never really felt like writing books of my own. Being a creator could be interesting, though. I'll think about it. For the world where you're still alive. Yes, something like that. Is that all? Yeah. Thank you, Nagiki. This last one is anonymous. It's for...
Hello? Is this the recording room?
Mr. Uzuni. Please, come in, have a seat.
Tea and biscuits? How nice. Yes, this is very nice. Would it be alright if I brought some home? I'd like to give them to the children.
Oh yes, I think that would be fine. I'll wrap it up for you when you are done.
Really? Oh, I'm so happy. Thank you.
He's certainly quite talkative. It's almost hard to believe he's actually Professor Nanaki. Oh yes, that's right. Nagnaki, that's right, I forgot.
So instead of this kind of voice,
you will have this kind of voice instead. I remember, because this is the voice of that one professor from earlier in this episode. Our last letter is addressed to you. I have a question for Tori. You're supposed to have been good at studying, but were you able to go to school? You had your job as a lecturer. Or lecturer, not a lecturer. That's probably something entirely different. And after that, you took care of the children. It suddenly doesn't seem like you had the time. I don't go. I am enrolled, though. You're enrolled? But don't go? Is that, are you a truant? No, I'm a distance student. Oh, of course. Everyone helps out with the homework, so I have more than enough time left to study. Even so, I'm a little worried about leaving them for so long. If you wouldn't mind, I think Jay should be going soon. He's a very caring guardian, too. My father could stand to take a leaf out of his book. Thank you so much, Hitori.
Thank you for having me.
It's almost like someone brought a painting of the ideal young man to life. I wonder if I'll grow up to be as pleasant a person as him. Anyway, that's all for today. Thank you all so much for the letters. Yay! Okay, we got 2 more. 2 more, and I think that should do it for the stream, I think. I believe. I ponder. I contemplate. All that jazz. The how and why St. Pigs and Nations. Here's the question box. Hello again, everybody's favorite rock dove, Kawara Ryota from Q23, here. First off, thanks for playing on the way through story mode. That must have taken a while. Make sure to take a break if your eyes are tired, okay? Everyone watching this right now, make sure you heed his advice. I'm looking away. I swear I am. I'm taking breaks. Ah! The knot? You're fine? Alright, let's go. This time we'll be doing a special feature on everybody's human forms. As you all know, we're birds, but we have human designs too. They're not just a bonus of their convenience or something like that though. So don't think about it too hard, okay? Alright. Our first question is from Nakinata. This one is for everybody. What color are your panties when you're in human form? Okay, this rings too close to home because I'm sure there's someone out on the internet who would ask this question to someone they admire. Ugh. That's not a question you should know! Or even ask! Gosh, I don't know why they want to know about that. I'm wearing light gray today. Let's try asking the others. White. On this day of the reckoning, my loins are wrapped in the vestments dyed in the blood of the crimson lotus blossom. No comment. Good choice.
I'm wearing whatever you want me to be, baby.
I forgot to put mine on.
I do not have time with this nonsense.
Go! Okasan needs no panties.
Merry Christmas! Mirakaku is completely naked! Yay!
A lot of those weren't really answers. And this one isn't exactly about a human form, so it fits the subject of pants. It's from Tatsu. You all wear trousers in human form, but do you wear them as birds too? As you can see, we aren't wearing any. Clothes for us as birds are only used for warmth, fashion, or ceremony, and aren't really mandatory at all. Alright, next question. This one is from Imari for Professor Nanaki. I feel like you're probably engaged in self-harm because you feel guilty about everything, so please show me what's underneath those heavy clothes, Professor. This one would be a little hard to just ask to his face. He is pretty well wrapped up with the coat and the scarf, though. Professor?
Yes, what is it?
You're pretty heavily dressed in human form, sir. Doesn't it get hot during the summer?
That's true, but even during the summer, so many places have the air conditioning, so on that you need a coat to stay warm. If I go to the supermarket in short sleeves during the summer, I feel like I'll freeze.
Ah, yes, I know what you mean. Whenever I go shopping in short sleeves, I need to go running to the bathroom.
Yes.
But it's pretty warm at school, right?
Is it?
Don't you ever want to strip down a little?
Not really, no.
I see.
Is that all? I still have some grading to do, so I'll be going now.
I'm sorry! I just can't bring myself to look at my homeroom teacher and say, take it off! Anyway, on to the last question. This is another one for the doctor. Maybe he gets so many because he's so mysterious. It's from Kasami. Yuya's glasses are probably just for show, but what about you, doctor? If your vision is poor, just how poor is it? Yes, Yuya's are just for show. Every so often he'll break a pair and it doesn't bother him at all.
A true super agent needs to keep 6 or 7 pairs of fake eyeglasses round after all.
Oh, Yuya! The doctor left as soon as we did that question about panties. You know all kinds of things about him, though, right? Do you know how his eyesight is?
But of course. Know your enemy and know yourself, and you need not fear the results of 100 battles. It seems to be pretty bad. If you take them away, he's practically helpless.
You tried taking his glasses away?
Hardly. I'm not that much of a daredevil.
Merry Christmas! Miratako took them!
Ah, I see. It was bad enough that he started feeling pretty sick, too. He will return promptly. Sorta like how wearing glasses that don't match your eyesight can make you dizzy.
Merry Christmas!
How many times am I gonna say it like that? My word.
He got all wobbly!
Well, we don't know the exact numbers, but it sounds like the doctor's vision is bad enough that in his human form he can't get by without his glasses. I guess that might be good to know. That's all for today. Thanks for dropping by again. Next episode will be our last one, so there'll be a bonus. Don't miss it. Alright, last episode, everyone. The extra large edition. Ooh, extra large and in charge. Let's do it. The how and why is St. Pigeon Nation. It's time for the question box. Hello, everybody. This is Kawara Ryota from Class 2-3. This is our last question answering session. We've come a long way, but it's gone by so fast. I'll be sad to see it end. Anyway, we got a bonus question this time. Sit back and enjoy the ride. Alright, first one. From Surukawa from Hiyoko. You love udon, but what kind is your favorite? I'll be answering the questions for Hiyoko again. I was wondering about this a while ago too, so I asked her. She said,
If I had to pick one, you would be kake udon. It's the most basic. It's a udon broth, nothing else. She said couldn't let herself forget the truth. Spirit of the noodle, after all.
she orders whatever she feels like at the cafeteria, but if it's for her first time at a restaurant, she usually gets kake udon. I guess maybe kake udon is the best gauge of a chef's udon powers. The next one's for Sakuya from Syukimo. Your mother taught you that mangas will always have ninja in them, but did she teach you anything else? But of course. She taught me all I would need to know to live in Japan. And you're always so studious, too. What kind of things do you know about, aside from ninja and shrine offerings and fallen warriors? Let us see. I know about sushi. Ah, that's definitely a point of Japanese pride. You're aristocrats if you go to the really fancy sushi places, right? Indeed. I've been to those places with the little conveyor belts. Huh? Not the ones without the little conveyor belts? Do you mock me? Why should I go to a sushi place without a little conveyor belt? But my mother taught me this. Sushi places with the little conveyor belts have invested in their establishments and combine entertainment with cuisine. They are higher class than places without the little conveyor belts. I see. I guess you do usually end up spending more time with the ones with the little conveyor belts. Maybe? I think? Alright, next one we have 2 for Professor Nanaki.
Yes? Let's have them!
The first one is from Lila Law. You always fall asleep, Professor. Do you spend all your time at home sleeping too? Hiyoko guessed that you spend about 97% of your time at home asleep. But how much is it really? If you're always asleep, I worry that you're not getting enough to eat. So, how much do you sleep at home, sir?
Don't worry, Lenolo. I make sure to eat. Probably not 97% then. I do fall asleep while I'm having dinner sometimes, though. And in the bath.
Please make sure you don't drown yourself sleeping in the bath, sir. The next is from Shiroi. Is the dark spot on by your chin a shadow, Professor? Or is it a marking? I've been wondering for a long time. We got a lot of people asking about this. Which is this, sir?
It's not a shadow. It's a common marking of male quails.
It's right where the shadow of your head would be, though, so it is a little confusing.
Try searching for some pictures of button quails. You'll find plenty of quails with a marking by the beak just like me.
Thank you, sir. The next one is for Yuya.
Salutations. I'll answer anything for a lady hoping to get to know me better.
Sorry, it's anonymous, so we can't really tell if it's a lady or not.
Clearly, it's just a shy young mademoiselle, unable to ask a question, but determined to have an answer.
Well, I wonder. Alright, let's just go with that. The question is, we've never seen you surrounded by squealing girls, so have you actually got it, Yuya?
That's a little harsh, isn't it?
Yeah, this is definitely one that would be a little hard to ask with your name attached. But asking the questions that are hard to ask is my job.
You're awfully dedicated.
I'll answer in full candor, too. Alright, time to bite the bullet. Have you actually got it, Yuya?
A man who's got it never says he does.
Is that a sort of backwards way of saying you have got it? I wonder if we can call that full candor. You satisfied for now? Let me know if another lady comes calling.
I do.
Well, I guess for now we could just say he's probably got it. Whatever it is. The next one is for Sam.
Never worry. Never fear. Oko-san is already here.
This is from someone called I Wish I Were Pudding. What kind of house do you live in, Oko-san?
You are asking about Oko-san's house? Will you be coming to play? Oko-san will give you a warm welcome.
And where is your house, Oko-san?
Oko-san lives in a great mansion.
A mansion?
Oko-san's house is a mansion. A mansion is grand. Even grander than Sakuya's.
Seriously?
Oko-san stays in a birdcage inside his mansion.
Huh? Why a birdcage in the mansion?
Oko-san's instincts tell him to sleep in the birdcage. The birdcage helps Oko-san stay calm and relaxed. Oko-san shall return to his home and relax now.
Well, I'm not sure I entirely understand, but I guess San lives in a birdcage inside a huge mansion. I'd like to go visit him sometime and see exactly what sort of arrangement he has. Alright, time for the extra. This one's for Miss Asami. Are you here, Miss Asami?
Leave it to me, kid.
This one's from Bushu. You are way too cool in a number of ways, Asami. I've completely fallen for you. I'll follow you to the ends of the earth and back.
You want to become my protege, kid? Come to my takoyaki card where the sun begins to set, if you got the guts. I'll show you how to ride like the wind.
That's a question for Mr. Rabu as well, but would you like to answer it?
A question for him. Yeah, I'll take it.
This is from Shinken. How is your newlywed wife with Miss Asami so far, Mr. Rabu? She orders you around day and night, right?
What kind of idiotic question is that? Don't go prying into other people's private stuff, you brat!
Oh, don't kick me!
Carve it into your soul, kid. No peeping into my love nest.
Miss Asami's kicks really hurt. I don't know if she orders them around or not, but I think they get her along pretty well. All right, it's time for our final letter. This one is anonymous. I can't wait for the next question box series. Really? I'm so glad, though I don't know if there will be another one. There might be, though. It's still up in the air. If there are plans for another, it will be mentioned on the official site and blog. Check back every once in a while, okay? Alright, that's it for the Holiday Star Radio section. Thanks for sticking around all the way to the end. This has been the How and Why I Say Patronations, brought to you by yours truly, Kawara Ryota. Alright, there we go, everyone. 2.5 hours of Hatoful Boyfriend Holiday Star. And even though we completed the main quest within an hour and a half, we managed to get the radio portion down. Hopefully,
hateful boyfriend wasn't completely spoiled for you and decided to truck it all the way here. But, with that out of the way, my voice is shot. My voice is definitely shot at the moment. I think I'm gonna give it some nice rest. Give me some lozenges or something to that degree. And maybe not speak for a while, perhaps. But thank you ever so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the stream. It was pretty short for a Saturday one, but we got it all taken care of.